and watch the ankles break. Whoa, whoa. I know you wish
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
And now the first baseman,
Leading
Luis
off for the
Arias.
Padres, first baseman, Luis Arias.
And that's way high. And we're underway here this afternoon. And that one wrapped foul. Fly ball to right. Carroll brings it in, and there's one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup,
Right fielder,
and it's clear the most
Tatis
important job they have
Jr.
today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Burnes, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin, made it as a pitcher. One out, bases empty. Outside, and that's ball one. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Two down, bases empty. Now Machado up here. And a foul ball. Two outs, bases empty. Next pitch is downstairs. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And on the hill here today, Yu Darvish. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Darvish delivers. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Ketel Marte. That one misses. Ball 1. And another ball. Next offering upstairs. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Third baseman.
Here's Josh Naylor. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. That misses, and the count even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground, 2 ball. Bogarts to second, and that's 2. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Padres 1, and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Burns back to work. And that one fouled off. Cronenworth, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. McCarthy hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 6th, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's Jason Hayward. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. A massive home run. And they add on. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Elias Diaz. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Ground ball left side. Toss to Naylor. That ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's out to center field. Merrill sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Batting 5th, center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
So digging in, Jake McCarthy. Just missed. That one almost got him.
No strike. That's ball 3.
One down, base is empty. Off the outside edge, ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared,
Batting
knowing
six,
that if it's not on the tee, you can take that pitch because
Eugenio
you still have one more
Suarez.
strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Eugenio Suarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that one fouled off. Fouled off left side.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. In the dirt, blocked to second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in the desert, on to the third inning. Luis Arise stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Man at first, Fernando Tatis Jr. The next up for the Padres. Ball 1, no strikes.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Runner at first with no outs here. Strike 1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you runner on the goal, hard hit left side, tosses across to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's already homered in this game.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering is fouled back. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
That's a ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, third baseman,
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Machado.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Tap foul at the plate. Kicks and fires. Curveball over for a called strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Right through there. Got him. That's the second out.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. And that is the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Hayden Smith.
Hayden Smith.
And a foul ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now Gabriel Moreno. First pitch misses. Hit in the air, right field. Tatis. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. That's off the mark.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one fouled off. On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting right
So the lineup
fielder,
flips over.
Corbin
Digging in,
Carroll.
Corbin Carroll. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. Smith off of first with 2 away. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with
Now
2
batting,
away.
second baseman, Ketel
Marte up to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1's the count.
fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back
Leading
on to the
off for
fourth.
the Padres,
It's Xander Bogaerts
shortstop,
now.
Xander Bogaerts.
And a strike on the outside corner at 95. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And here is Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. On the ground, right side. Naylor takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
And now, Tirso Ornelas. He's already homered here in this one. Fought off foul. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Jordan Montgomery up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Thompson also throwing. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's Elias Diaz.
Catcher,
Grounded
Elias
out
Diaz.
his first time up. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Just missed.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
First baseman, Josh Naylor.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly
Now
for him
batting,
right there.
left
Smash that one
fielder,
through the infield for the
Lourdes
knock. When it's hit that
Gurriel
hard, it
Jr.
makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Gurriel. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Gurriel gets a piece. Cut out and missed, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it all.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Merrill makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Now batting third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Arizona, still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Luis Arraez. Arraez, an all-star a season ago, a career batting average over 300, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Nobody out, runner at first. Outside, Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. Swings through it for the K. Well done behind the dish.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Stops on the bag for 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing.
I got my bands up, 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Pavin Smith. Darvish back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Diamondbacks need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Backed off the plate that time. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
1-2 here. Just off the outside part of the plate. This to third. Fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him
Now
here.
batting,
Not much to
catcher,
this one other than just a
Gabriel
willingness to go the
Moreno.
other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
0-1 now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Quick 3-pitch
next,
strikeout, and you look at the
Diamondbacks.
sequence. The plan
Right
was
fielder,
clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him
Corbin
get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 2. And ball one to the right fielder. Line drive, and it stays fair. And that's a 2-out double. Coming home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back,
the
and they make a
Diamondbacks.
change to start the 6th.
Number
The new
81.
pitcher, Ryan Thompson.
Ryan
Just trying to keep this one
Thompson.
close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Manny Machado. Clips the outside corner. 0-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to
1 ball, 2
hit.
strikes to count.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch
Now
on the
batting,
run right
second
there. He
baseman,
saved
Jake
extra bases for
Cronenworth.
sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots
Now
or
batting,
things can get away from you
shortstop,
awfully quickly.
Xander Bogaerts.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 2 for 2. That's down and in.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Cronenworth runs. Line drive. That's a hit. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back singles.
Okay,
Nice line drive to the
Padres.
pull side.
Left
Met it out
fielder,
front, but
Jason
just stayed
Hayward.
through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Two on, one out. And the batter now, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 in this one. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Two on, one out. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the grab. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 4.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a quality at
designated
bat right
hitter,
there. You know the
Tirso
situation.
Ornelas.
You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Next is the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Bogaerts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Foul ball there. That one
That's
off the
ball
mark, and it's 2-2. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside, so they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
There's the strike of the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about
No
tying
ball,
a guy
2
up.
strikes.
That was ugly.
One ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one not close. And the count is even 2-2.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
No, that's foul.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an
the
intentional walk, but
Josh
he wasn't exactly
Naylor.
trying to attack the zone either.
And now it's Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. The Diamondbacks down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now this team is
Jr.
definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui up and throwing. Reynolds getting loose as well. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there.
Now
Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jake McCarthy, the next to hit. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. That one inside. 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting third baseman, Eugenio
Suarez up to hit down. Ground ball right side. Boots it. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder. And I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, you just got to get ready for the next one and make a play.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for you, Darvish, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Yuki Matsui.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. That misses the zone. Ball one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Merrill makes the play, and that is that. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They trail it here 4-0. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in for San Diego, Elias Diaz. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates. And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
To third, Suarez. Slings it across. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman Luis.
Now at the plate,
Arraez.
Luis Arraez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Let's go Diamondbacks. Woo! 0-1.
There's the strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. The other way, Suarez throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Ball one there.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Padres go down quietly. They lead 4-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
That catches the outside corner, and that is strike 1.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 25, Sean Reynolds.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Headed towards the corner. Reach and try, but can't bring it in.
Now batting, shortstop,
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Misses off the plate, and that is ball 1. Moreno aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Ground ball could be 2 on a Cronenworth. How about that double play?
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Corbin Carroll.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, if you really with the city, say what up.
Fastball for a strike. The Padres leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Here's a rocket out to left, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Joe Mantiply.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
And downstairs, Mantiply, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. And another ball. Next pitch is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Manny Machado. A little bit high. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Bryce Jarvis, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Graveman, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out.
That's an out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. McCarthy makes the grab on the run. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 8th, down the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Reynolds back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next offering is fouled back. That one drifts inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
There's the strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And Naylor swings through that one.
0-2.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Marte, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that drops in for a strike. Gurriel gets a piece. The 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now pitching for San
Jason
Diego.
Adam on to pitch
Number
here.
40.
And he's got a nice lead to
Jason
work with,
Adam.
so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First and second,
Now
1
batting,
out.
center
Now up next for
fielder,
Arizona, Jake McCarthy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always tough to turn
1-0.
2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
2 on, 1 out. In the air, left field, down the line, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman Eugenio Suarez.
Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Adrian Morejon appears to be getting loose. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned into deception. That changeup, great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back here at Chase Field, and here is Xander Bogaerts. Right through there for a strike. Gets the outside corner with that one. Foul ball, still 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
On the ground to short, loves it on the dive, throws from his knees. Couldn't quite make the throw from his knees as that pulls him off the bag.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop, and if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now the DH, Tirso Ornelas. And a curve is down and in. This one popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Now here is Elias Diaz. Hayward at third. Ornelas at first. 1 gone. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Padres 4. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. The pitch. Now one missed. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Diaz hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 3. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
The D-backs down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
I got 3-0.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Geraldo.
So they're down to their final out. And now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Adam is just 1 strike away. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strike. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Upstairs.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.